We're back in my bathroom for another edition of Alana's bathroom vlog. I don't know why I said that. Although this does kind of remind me of those videos that people do on their hair care secret. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So glad you tuned in. I'm on my way to a function. I didn't have time to both do my hair and do a blog post. Actually, I really did have plenty of time. I'm just saying that because it makes me feel important. I will not travel to a country unless I have a friend that lives there. Because pretty much every city kind of feels the same if you're just going to the same tourist destination. Everybody wants to go to Casablanca. Why does everybody want to go to Casablanca? I think it's because they think about the movie, how romantic it is, but if you actually watch the movie, it's about how everybody wants to leave Casablanca. Anyway, if I had listened to everybody else that told me to go to Casablanca, I would have never have made it to the desert, which is where I wound up staying. I met this guy named Muhammad who worked for a guy named Muhammad. I come from a family of nomads, or something like that. They never went to school, but they speak Spanish, Catalan, Portuguese, English, German, Berber, everything but Arabic, strangely. It was awesome. I really found myself in the desert. I'm kidding. I really think that's really wrong that people act like you have to go all the way over to India or Morocco to find yourself. You can do that in your backyard. Anyway, so if I had listened to everybody else, I never would have gone there or stayed out under the stars, tried my first Moroccan date. They did not disappoint. Unlike Tinder. I'm learning that expectations should only be reserved for relationships. So I thought I'd spend an episode talking about dates and dating. First of all, there are a lot of beautiful men in Morocco, objectively speaking. My good friend from college was there. She would introduce me to random people. I don't speak Arabic, unfortunately, and preface it by telling me, I'm just gonna say that you're engaged. Preferably to a handsome billionaire, I ask her to say. That way, I wouldn't be pestered. The focus on marriage here is pretty strong. Some of the girls in Morocco get kind of carried away. I mean, I just wanna get married. The prince that will marry them and sweep them off their feet and show them a whole new world. I knew that Disney would shut down this video if I showed an actual likeness. Here is just a silhouette of
generic prince and generic princess.
When I came back to Europe though, it was a stark contrast because marriage is seen here a bit more skeptically. And it kind of makes me wonder, why do we get married? Boredom? Is it out of fear of being alone? Is it for love? Phew. None of those are reasons to get married, I think. The belief that it's an institution that sets us up for failure. There are legitimate reasons for not wanting to be married, but I think it's important that that decision is made without fear. Marriage isn't the problem, it's people. Isn't that how it is with pretty much everything? Hormones, alcohol, yoga studios, namaste. Really? You just insulted so many cultures with that. Disrespect to the white in me. Love exists everywhere. It doesn't change. The way you access it does though. For example, when we were in Morocco, we hit a snowstorm and we were stuck in a Grand Taxi. In a Grand Taxi, oh my god. It's a car, really old Mercedes. 7 people in it. 2 people in the front, 4 people in the back piling on each other. You're gonna get real intimate. Anyway, we were stuck in this Grand Taxi in the middle of Morocco. None of the roads were open. There was no place that we could go. Side note, all the locals said that this is not normal weather. We're ruining all the paradise places. When you're finished with this email, turn it off. Climate change is real, people. We shared a taxi with a brother and a sister who happened to have an aunt 10 minutes away. So we wound up going to stay with his aunt overnight. I had no gifts to offer them. I did nothing to deserve these people's love, but it was unconditional. Regardless of my behavior, they were still gonna offer that to me. And I mean, we were just arguing with the cab driver, and an hour later, he's covered in 5 blankets and gets a full 3-course meal for free. Actually, wait, hold up. We still paid him. I think the real winner here was the cab driver. The point is, they want to see the well-being of others, so they were prioritizing others first, and that's what love is. So when we have a more multifaceted and holistic view of love, marriage doesn't become so scary. So just look for that someone who will prioritize you above their selfishness. Or just come on over to Europe or Morocco. That's all I had to say about the lessons that I learned when I was in Morocco. After that, I went to... So I'll show you some pictures. Roll film. Well, hope you enjoyed that little flick. Who do I miss the most? Oh, seasoning? Hot sauce? Shout out goes to God. There have been so many times where I have been in a pickle. There'd be someone next to me who was conveniently nearby to help me. Yay, God. Big thanks to young Kwan. She is really doing stuff to save this planet. I have never seen anyone endure racism and sexism like she did in Morocco. No fear. She integrated into the culture so well. If you see your people of color brothers and sisters, especially your Asian brothers and sisters, living life abundantly, just know that it does not come easily at all. And people don't always talk about the things that are difficult to deal with. How do I look? Like a dream? Thanks for watching my video, guys. Okay, peace and blessings. Adeo.